Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video inside of my world. And I can see HBA. I think I can see him over there. I'm not too sure. I can definitely see the Jungle's Cob over there. Oh, I think is he making his way round? Is he making his way round to me? Oh, here he is. Yeah, so right then, hello everyone. Oh god, should we get the joke over with? I hate doing the joke because I never know like what they're gonna be like, and sometimes they're a bit rude. So right, let's have a look. What do you call a bunch of what? I don't think I can use this joke, HBA. I'm sorry. Let's read the answer let's read it anyway. I mean, it made me laugh, but oh dear, they're getting worse, aren't they? They're getting worse. And oh, hello, Happy as well. I forgot to mention Happy joining me. We've actually got 3 people joining me today, which is the most I've had to join me in a building video so far. So yeah, that should make you pretty aware that what we're building today is pretty big, and I'm actually so excited for this game. Like, we did a test around, me, Happy, Bloodstorm and HBA in my plan world, and the game was just so much fun. We all like really enjoyed. We ended up doing like 16 rounds, I think, because we just couldn't stop playing it. It was just too much fun. So I'm really looking forward to playing this properly. But firstly, I've got to add someone to my library. And today, I'm actually adding a third person who's joining me today, who's not even here, because we're going to pick him up. And that is Raymond. So you might remember Raymond. He's joined me in a few videos. And I think that he's the only person who I haven't added yet. So I think he deserves to be added. So welcome, Raymond, to my library. Let's just go and chuck it in there. Oh, that is actually the spot I wanted to put it in as well. I just kind of threw it in there. Right then. Let me go and get my Elytra on, because, as I said, we are going to go and pick up Raymond. And the reason why we're picking him up is because he didn't want to come over. He didn't want to come over to my house to, like, start with the rest of us. Oh God, that was a terrible idea to do that. And because where we're building is quite close to his house, I just thought, do you know what, we'd go and pick him up. So let's go on a little flying trip. I really need to think of a new way of transport to get around, because this works okay, but the problem is it's a bit laggy and a bit slow, and if you don't have an Elytra you can't do it. So I will be thinking, I've thought about doing a train station for ages and having like loads of underground, like maybe not railways, but maybe something that like you can transport you from one side to the other, and I could have different train stations at theme. Oh God, have I just landed in these trees? Fantastic. It's because like they didn't load, so I couldn't see them. But anyway, we are very close to Raymond's house anyway. I can see Happy's over there using the Elytra. But yeah, what I'll do is I won't tell you about the game. Oh look, there's some llamas. Is this the family of white people sitting on a bench? I shouldn't say that really. Like I have actually sincerely contemplated to remove the joke of the day, just because at the start they were pretty PG, and then since then they've just gotten worse and worse and worse. And like, yeah, I just don't want to like offend anyone. So like I have sincerely thought about getting rid of the joke of the day. But I know that, like, there's probably some people watching who love the joke of the day at the start. So I'm like, I don't really know whether to or not. But anyway, let's come pick up his castle. I feel like Raymond's castle grows every single time I look at it. Like, and the thing is, he never lets me in here. And I think it's because, like, he's renovating and he doesn't want me to see. Thanks for the presents. Oh, yeah, that's from that video lesson. Oh, hello, Happy. Is he in? Is Raymond, is he in? Oh! What has happened? Experiment went wrong. Keep out. Oh, okay. I guess we'll keep out then. Raymond, if you are listening, because I don't entirely know where you are, but I hope you are close. Oh, here he is. Hello, Raymond. Do you want to come and help us? We're going to be building a new game today, and it's pretty big, so we need as much help as we can. So, yeah, if you would like to help, that would be a massive hand. So we're building here today in this big space. So yeah, let's get started then. So we're building out of deep slate bricks, basically because I've not built anything out of deep slate bricks yet. And in my test, I actually built this out of cobbled deep slate. And I said that I was going to change it to deep slate bricks in the actual thing. So it's not actually going to go too away from the path, Raymond, because there's a little overhanging part, which is actually going to go 2 blocks over. So this part actually needs to go, I think it's about 5 blocks back. Let me just have a think. Because the overhanging part's going to go 2 blocks away from the path, like from the top. And also there's going to be enough room for one of the sides to have like a bunch of beds and some barrels as well for you to be able to put all your loot in. So that's the reason why, well, that's going to go there. So there we go. So, everyone's just placing. I think it needs to go here. So it should go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so exactly where that one is there is where it needs to go. Everyone like tries to like help, and then like we end up just like getting in each other's way because like we're all trying to like do the same thing. Right then, so this is kind of where it's going to be. So I think I need to break this one, and then we're just going to go and do like a big box. So it is going to be a bit of a boxy game, but there is a reason for it. So I guess whilst we're building, I might as well explain like what it is that the game is. So basically, it's a shoot the other players off a platform game, is how it's going to work at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2. So that is right, I think, Raymond. I think it should go 5 on every side. Just because the overhanging part is a little bit thicker. It's about 3 blocks wide, which should mean that we should end up going 2 blocks away at the very end. When you do like a weird shape like this, it is hard sometimes to try and get it all exact. So we'll try if we can, but yeah. So as I was saying, it's to shoot the other players off the platform game. So there's going to be a bunch of people in the middle of a big arena, a big raised platform in the very centre of the mini game, and they're basically going to have shields in the very centre, and the aim of the game is they need to try and survive without getting pinged off, because the other person is going to be on a boat on a big ice track going around the perimeter of the game, basically trying to shoot the other players off the platform by shooting them through gaps. And they're going to have a punch bow, which basically means that if you get hit by it, you're going to get knocked back, including if you block with the shield. So if you block with the shield, you still get knocked back by the punch bow, but it's not as much as if you got like shot without the shield up. So the game basically is about surviving, and then all of the arrows that miss, which land on the platform, the players have got to pick up, basically because they get, at the end of the game, whichever player had the most arrows picked up gets a point, and then you get another point if you survive the longest. So it's basically a game about like, it's all about like mind games and like tricking people, because you've really got to like try and bait people out. Like you could shoot an arrow at the floor, so then someone runs over to it and then shoot another arrow to try and knock them off. So there's a bunch of strategies. There's even like a funny one where like if you've got like if you block an arrow with the shield, the arrow can sometimes deflect off the shield and hit someone else from behind to knock them off. Which is something that happened quite a lot in our testing, and I think that's just going to be really funny if that happens. So what I'm doing now is I'm doing a bunch of windows. So there's basically just going to be big cyan windows. I chose cyan because I actually like really wanted. I looked from the outside, and the game was just a big stone block, and I didn't really like that. And I was really thinking like, what could I do? And I realised that if I added windows from the outside when you're just walking past the game, you can look into the arena, which I actually just think is quite a cool little thing. And also, the reason why I chose cyan was because this game's made out of a lot of deep slate. So I actually looked online at what ancient cities look like. and what colours they use. And they have a lot of white, they have a lot of grey, and they also have a lot of cyan. So I've decided that we're going to have cyan windows, but we're also going to have a bit of calcite for a bit of white, just to add a bit more colour to the game as well. So, oh, here we go, deep slate tiles. I've never known how to make these before. So, I didn't know you do need a crafting table. I've never made deep slate tiles, so that was like the first time. So, right, let's go and make some, let's go grab some more glass, I guess. I am also going to need some cyan concrete as well in a little bit. Have I run out of, oh no, sorry, not glass, calcite. Let's just go and start building this up. So it's going to go 3 blocks wide, going the entire way across. And it's basically just going to make like a little column going up to the top. And it's going to be this this same design on all 4 sides. So it's going to be a very symmetrical looking game. So, yeah, these windows are going to be built up. These deep slate bricks are also going to go up as well. And then, yeah, then the calcite is going to be built up pretty tall as well. So, right then, let's just fill in all of these deep slate bricks. I think this is going to look okay. And, yeah, and then we can start doing, like, the little overhanging part. So that's just going to be made out of deep slate tiles. Just to add a bit of variety from the other bricks. So let's just go and, like, just build up as much as we can. With these deep slate bricks. And then this part is going to go with the other calcite. I chose calcite just because it's like a whitish stone, and I didn't really want to do diorite because I don't really like the look of diorite, so I thought I'd use calcite. It looks like everyone's doing a really good job. I think they're doing the strategy of filling in all of the wall with deep slate and then going back through and adding in the windows, which is probably a good idea, but I kind of like the way I'm doing it. So yeah, so then this way we're then just going to do like the glass going the entire way up, and then this is then just going to go to a point about here-ish, and then all of this is then just going to be filled in with these deep slate tiles, and then yeah, and then once we've done this is pretty much the end of the video. So we're not going to get the whole game done. It's too big to get it all done in one video. So in the next video, we're going to actually focus on doing the actual inside of the game, like the big arena, as well as the lava. I might do the lava outside of video though, just because lava, trying to fill it all in is a nightmare. So I might do a bunch of the lava outside of video, just because I can imagine it's going to take ages. So yeah, I think that might be a smart thing to do. But then all we've then got to do is then just add in the arena, like the big platform, and then we should be done. So it's a very simple game. It's got no redstone, and it's been a while since I've done a game that's had no redstone, I think. So yeah, that's going to be pretty good to know that we haven't got any redstone to add whatsoever. Right then, so about here-ish, we're going to start adding in these deep slate tiles. So let's go make some of these. I'm going to need a crafting table. So then that way then I can, because I'm going to need to turn these into stairs and slabs. So let's do some deep slate tile slabs. And these are basically just going to go the whole way around the perimeter of this. I also do need some stairs as well. So let's just go make some more bricks and then some more tile stairs. And then this way, we should hopefully be able to get this all done. So let's just place these in like a big row. Oh, you can't like speed place them because it makes them face the way I don't want. Right then, let's just do these going like the... Oh, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? Right. Stairs in Minecraft are always like one of the most irritating things to build out of, just because they never face the way they want that you want, or they always just end up being like a massive mess. So let's just go like, let's be busy. Luckily I've got swift sneak on my leggings, which basically means that when I crouch I can move faster, which means I'm actually moving quite fast along these slabs, so it's actually not taking that long whatsoever. I do need to make some more deep slate tiles because I do need to make some more half slabs, just because these are just going to go around the perimeter. There we go. So we have filled in a bunch of these stairs. Some of them are facing the wrong way, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, these should then just go the entire way across like this. Have I run out of more stairs? Like, stairs are like, I keep making loads thinking that like I've got absolutely plenty, but then it turns out that I don't have enough. Right, let's just go and make some more of these tiles, and then this way we should hopefully get this done. So these are then just going to go the entire way. It looks like my helpers are doing a good job doing the windows and stuff, which is pretty good, because we do need to, because those do need to get done. So we are actually doing a pretty good job. And I do think that this is going to end up looking pretty cool. And oh, Happy, have you got enough stairs? Oh, thank you, because I didn't really want to craft anymore. Right, then the slabs are then just going to go around the whole outside. No, it's okay. I don't need any more slabs, I don't think. It's the, sorry, no, I do need slabs. It's stairs I don't need. So let's just go fill this in. Why am I using, like, this crappy iron pickaxe for when I've got my enchanted one? But yeah, then the outside, it's going to go slabs and then 2 rows of these deep slate bricks again. And then on top of the deep slate bricks, we're actually going to put cyan concrete, because once again, I just wanted to add a splash of colour, and cyan seems to be the colour theme that we're going for this game. So I thought, you know, we'll use cyan concrete. And then the entire track, we're basically going to place ice on top of these deep slate tiles, and we're going to use packed ice. And the reason why we're using packed ice instead of normal ice is because normal ice melts, and I didn't want to have to be careful with torches. And also, we're not using blue ice because blue ice is faster to slide on. And when I was testing like which ice would be best for the game, blue ice was far too difficult to control a boat on, especially because there isn't that many gaps to shoot through. But packed ice, it's a little bit slower, which should hopefully mean that you should have enough time to actually like react and not have to worry about like trying to control the boat very much. And there is like a little bit of strategy to controlling the boat, because if you're bad at controlling the boat, it gives the other people time to prepare for when you're coming. But like, you could slide really fast past the gap and just shoot, which would be like a really like risky strategy, but it means that you can shoot someone without getting spotted, which might end up being a pretty nice idea if you do want to try and go for like a much more quiet and like sneaky strategy. It's completely up to you. Like, you can do whatever you feel is best. So now that we've done these deep slate tiles, oh, it looks like someone's I'm presuming Happy has gone round with the deep slate bricks and is filling those in. So I'll tell you what, let's go and grab some cyan concrete and let's start filling this on top. I'll tell you what, shall I get the ladder done? So on one side, it doesn't really matter which one. Let's just say this side. There's going to be a big ladder, which is basically just going to lead up to the other top. And this is going to be made out of calcite again. And this is basically just going to be how you'll get in and out of the game. Well, how you get into the game. To get out of the game, I'm not going to lie, probably the easiest way is probably just going to be to jump in the lava. Just because, yeah, it's just easier. So I do think that just jumping into the lava is going to be easier if you're in the arena. Oh, for God's sake. Well, do you know what? I needed to make some ladders anyway. And not only are we going to use ladders, we're also going to make a sign. And the type of sign we're actually going to make is a hanging sign. And I don't really know how you make hanging signs. I think they're made from chains and stripped logs. I think it's how you make a hanging sign. And we're going to use a warped one, just because, of course, I'm trying to keep it like the blue cyan colour. So yes, we're going to have a warped hanging sign on the side of the game. The game doesn't have a name. A lot of people have suggested a bunch of names, and none of them I've really liked. So at the moment, the game doesn't have a name, but I'm sure that by the time we actually get this game built, this should be, hopefully we'll come up with a good name. We even thought about maybe putting it as a vote. Just because, like, no one could decide, like, what name they wanted. Happy. We're going to use Pactice because, because one, I don't want to normalise because otherwise it'll melt. So we're going to use Pactice for the track. I think you can craft Pactice. It's either, I know you can make a type of ice. It's either Pactice into blue ice or ice into Pactice. I can't remember which way it is. I think it's packed ice into blue ice you can make. I'm not too sure if you can make packed ice out of normal ice. But yeah, that looks a bit wonky, doesn't it? let's go and fix this. Let's just build up, and let's just go and just smash all of these bricks away. Because I don't need these. So I'm going to get my pickaxe out. I don't know why I'm using this. So I made an iron pickaxe. Was it in the last video? Because I needed some cobblestone. And I've kept it on me just in case I need to use anything that's non-silk touchy. But, yeah, I keep using it for other reasons as well. So this is, I'll tell you what, let's just do like a little fancy path. Let's just do like some deep slate tiles and some, maybe some cyan concrete. Could look okay. There we go. That looks quite nice. And then let's do the rest, shall we? So let's see if I can make a hanging sign. So I need strip logs, and I need some iron as well. And let's just see if we're going to be able to make one. So I need to make chains first, which are made from iron ingots and nuggets. So I think I need 2 of these and strip logs. There we go, and you get 6 every time, which is quite good. So they are more expensive, but they are you do get more of them every time, which is a good thing. So for now, I'm just going to put a bunch of question marks because we don't have a name for the game. But when I do get one, I will change that to the name of the game as well. So right then, let's just go and get rid of a bunch of this stuff, and. I guess we can have a look on the inside of the game and see how it looks. It does look good so far, doesn't it? Oh, it does look a bit wonky. There's a bit of calcite that we need to build up, but we can do that outside of video. And I don't have let's just go get some more ladders because there's a bit there that's really annoying me that like I haven't done. So let's just go and make some ladders out of this wood, and let's just go and build these going all the way to the top. And of course, I placed the last one in the wrong place. But there you go. You can see with the ice on the floor, this is what it's going to look like. So this is pretty much... Oh, there's a bit of normal ice. This needs to be packed ice. So let's just go and break this away. And then, to be honest, that'll pretty much be the end of the video. Like, all I really wanted to get done was just to do all of this, like, outside... And then next time we could come here and we can actually get like the middle arena done. And I'll show you what that's going to look like. Because that's going to look pretty cool, hopefully. When that's all done. So, so all of this needs to be normal packed ice. Make sure to use packed ice, not blue ice HBA. Because blue ice might make this a bit too tricky. I think you can. Let's see if you can craft packed ice. Because I'm not too sure if it's packed ice you can craft or blue ice. Oh, it is packed ice. Oh, and then it looks like you can recraft... Oh, okay. I didn't know you could craft packed ice. I knew you could craft blue ice using packed ice, but I didn't know you could craft packed ice straight up. That's quite cool. Yeah, look, because you can craft packed ice and then I think blue ice. That's quite cool. But that is pretty much going to be the end of the video. Thank you to my helpers for all of your work. You've done so well. So we've only got a little bit left to do, which we can get done in the next video as well. There is going to be some gaps like this, so you can actually jump inside. But this is what the inside looks like. You can see it's a bit wonky. We need to build up those calcite things going up to the top because it does look a bit wonky. But hopefully we should be able to get that done next time. You can see the helpers adding in those columns. Oh, there's a window here, a cyan window. I've just realised needs to be filled in. But I'll tell you what, I'll get that done next time. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed, and I will see you all in my next video.